Hi, my name is Marissa Hawkins. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of Career Day for your SLS class. I'm here to tell you about how I got to where I am today and that it's not exactly easy, but I'm going to tell you that I was in the same chairs that you were sitting in and I was really nervous because I had no idea what I wanted to do. So I'm about to tell you how I got here and what steps I had to take. I remember 10 years ago, my professor came into our SLS class at Valencia and basically just told us right off the bat and asked us what our purpose was. I was so confused. I had no idea what she was talking about because not many people ask you that every day. And then she asked us the dreaded question, for me at least, which was what we wanted to do as a career. My mind went completely blank. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just remember sitting there clueless and looking around the room because it seemed like everyone else kind of had an idea what they wanted to do. And I kind of felt like the only one that did it. I always told myself that I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a teacher for early childhood education and or special education. I did all the classes that you can think of in high school to lead up to that. I even did a preschool class in high school that actually got to play with hands-on children, and we got to pretend like we were teachers or be teachers for the time that we had with them. And don't get me wrong, it was so much fun. It was. I enjoyed it. I loved the class and I learned so much. And all the kids, of course, were adorable. But I wasn't happy. I wasn't really happy because knowing that that could have been my career just kind of wasn't settling for me exactly. I basically was just like, I'm not happy and I don't know if I really want to do this. Yes, I'm great with kids. I've always been good with kids. Ever since I was little, it's just been always a part of me that I would love babies. Every party I would go to, I'd be holding a child. So I always do have that gift, I guess, is being good with kids, and it just kind of set it into me about junior year of high school that it just wasn't what I wanted to do as a career. But that's fine, trust me. Stepping out of your comfort zone is sometimes all you gotta do. I did babysitting for 3 years and it was so much fun. I did it for a family and I love the kids and I'm pretty sure they love me too. And it was really fun. But again, it just wasn't, I don't think I could do that full time as a career. I don't think, even when I was doing the preschool class at my school, it was so much work. And even the time that we had to put aside from the kids just to plan for the kids was a lot of work. And I just really wasn't happy with knowing that it might be a career for me. Going to college, I began to think of what I could possibly do. There were so many opportunities that just kept popping up in my head and it was getting a little overwhelming. So then in SLS class, like I said before, our professor asked us what our purpose was. And I kind of had no idea, but I remember talking to her for the first time and going to her office, and I was extremely nervous because I had to tell her that I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I felt weird, I felt kind of dumb, I guess, which really wasn't the case at all. So she helped me figure out my purpose in life. And for that, we kind of just came to a conclusion that I liked helping people. So we talked around that idea, and I also talked to her how I might be interested in the medical field. So we talked, she basically told me all the jobs and things that were aligned with medical and children too even, and we came up with x-ray technician. And I remember talking to my mom about that, and she was like, that's so cool, like you could totally do that. I had to go to a real radiologist and ask them how their career was. And I remember talking to this one girl and she was super nice. Her name was Janice. And she basically gave me the rundown of the whole job. And I remember walking out like, wow, that could be something so fun. Even more than I thought. Like I didn't even know you could go into surgery. And for me, that was really eye-opening because that even brought the career further than what I thought it was. But it took a lot of work getting here. It was not easy. It was hours and hours of studying, and believe me, I wanted to quit so bad. But I kept pulling through, and it landed me up here. What I do was I had to first get all my gen meds out of the way, which were annoying. So I first had to take radiography and plus my pre-classes like human anatomy and physiology and so many more. Yeah, it's not just about looking at babies all day, which is what I kind of thought. Finally, I did get into my AS degree program and graduated Valencia with an AS degree. I also did volunteer at a pregnancy center, which then led me to finally get accepted into the radiography program. I'm here today working in radiography and imaging department and so much more. I get to go through ultrasounds, surgeries, and meet so many clients. Even though I was lost and confused, I seeked out for help, which please believe me, it helps. I gained knowledge that just because you're good at something does not mean that it has to tie into your career. No job is perfect, sure. This one has its perks. But there are nights before surgery where I get so nervous I don't get any sleep. But keep in mind, it's your job and you're going to kill at it.
Dr. Hawkins, your 5 o'clock appointment just arrived.
That's my cue, gotta go. But thanks again for allowing me to do this. I hope you all gained a little knowledge, and for those who are going through the same things that I did, keep calm. It'll all fall into place. Seek help. Your professors and families are there for you, so use them. So good luck. You're going to do amazing things in your life. I gotta go.